Hi, this is John with Plug-It Products, and I'd like to give you a quick overview of the Central Marin Sanitation Agency's Wet Weather Improvements Project. Basically, there's an existing 84-inch pipe that's buried underground, and they want to install a Y and tie it into a new structure. So we came up with a bypass system that would allow this to be done, and if you watch the next few minutes here of the video, we'll show you how we did it. We had to do it this way because there was no room for surface pumping. In this picture, the diverter is being lowered into place. There's an inflatable bladder around the outside of it that will seal against the wall of the 84-inch pipe, and there's a flanged connection to which some steel tubes will be connected, and basically we're going to span the inside of this pipe, and as you are going to see, it's going to be lowered into place, and it's going to roll down this pipe, go underwater, and we're going to have some divers assemble the bypass live in the 84-inch pipe underwater. This is one of the three bypass tubes. You'll notice the flanged end, the wheels on the legs, and the blue barrel in the middle. The blue barrels are partly filled with air and partly filled with water to provide a neutral buoyancy to this 1,400-pound pipe, so that the divers can assemble this and bolt it up to the diverters you saw being placed in the pipe a moment ago. And here it is. It's going to be inserted into this pipe, and you'll see it roll down the pipe and be submerged. In this picture, one of the diverters is being lowered into place. Again, there's a bladder around the outside to engage the wall of the host 84-inch pipe, and a flanged center to which the steel bypass tubes will be attached. And as you watch, you'll see that the diverter is put into the pipe. It's on wheels, and with a quick push, it just rolls down the pipe and submerges into position. It's restrained with the cable you see attached to it in the center. Here, one of the divers from Tidal is being suited up and getting ready to enter the pipe. Notice the light and camera at the top of his head there. You're going to see these guys putting this together underwater inside the 84-inch pipe.
Yes, your calculations were correct. It's neutral.
Roger. I believe the weight on those spool pieces was 1,400 pounds.
Roger. Here's our air hose. It looks good. It's going from one to the other, and it's not being pinched.
Roger that.
lined up, I'm going to start installing nuts.
Roger that. I'm going to stop recording.
Once the divers have completed their work and left the pipe, a Plug-It Products 60 to 96 inch pipe plug is placed in the pipe to block tidal flow from coming into the pipe while work is taking place. Now that the flow diverters have been installed inside of the 84 inch pipe that you can view in the lower right hand part of the picture, the site is excavated, and you can see the where the new tie-in is going to be brought into the head wall there. Now they're going to break out the sections of 84 inch pipe that are exposed so that the new pipe with the Y in it can be put in place. Once that pipe is broken out, you're going to see the steel bypass tubes and diverters installed that you saw being put in underwater, and all the flow is now going through that center tube. Now you can see that the 84 inch pipe in the previous frame has been removed, and there are the steel bypass tubes that you saw the divers bolting together in previous frames. Notice the wheels are up out of the way. There's a flow diverter at each end of the pipes. The bladder is inflated, sealing against the wall of the host pipe, and all the flow is going through those that steel bypass tube. Here is the new section of pipe with the Y that's going to be inserted into the section of pipe that has been removed. At this point, there's a pond to which we can divert flow for a couple of hours. So the flow is going to be diverted to the pond. The bypass structure or tubes you saw in the previous photo are going to be slid back up into the 84 inch pipe, leaving a clear section of pipe that was removed, and that will allow us to drop this new section of pipe in that space. Once it's in there, the bypass tubes will be pushed back into place, reinflated, and the flow restored. And at last, the bypass has been reinstalled inside. It is running through the Y you now see in place between the two existing 84 inch pipes. The Y is not connected yet. The bypass tube has been put back in place there. The bladder is inflated. All the flow is going through the steel bypass tubes you saw before. But now the workers can get up into this and work inside the new Y there to make the connections to the existing pipe. And here is a shot standing inside the Y that you just saw before. You can see that the diverter is in place and the bypass tube is in place, and that there is room for the workers to get inside here, make the connections to the pipe, and make sure everything is done properly. All the flow is again going through that center bypass tube. The flow diverters at each end are inflated, keeping the work site dry and safe. Plug-It Products would like to thank the contractors Western Water and Tidal, who did the diving, for providing the videos to this project.